And for more on preparing for this storm is Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown joining us here live on CP24. Thanks for joining us here. The calm before the actual storm itself. No precipitation. It's really cold. Sun's out. So how is the city of Brampton? Firstly, is the city of Brampton still digging itself out of the snowstorm we got just over a week ago? Because I was driving here to our station in Scarborough. I'm still seeing trucks cleaning up snow here from that snowstorm. And it wasn't even really that much.
Yeah, no, normally it takes us about 48 hours to clean up after a major winter event. The last winter event was significant. We accumulated almost 30 centimeters in Brampton, but we are bracing and getting ready for this one. We think Sunday and Monday should be a large winter event. And, we have 4,000 kilometers of road to cover. 2,000 transit stops, 1,000 kilometers of sidewalk. So it's a big job, but we're ready for it. And winter maintenance crews will be out 24/7. We have over 360 winter maintenance vehicles that'll be in operation as soon as the snow starts falling.
And so before the snow starts falling, 20 to 30 centimeters expected tomorrow. So what preparations are made now to make sure, the cleanup is not as intense?
Well, it's really making sure that everyone is ready to work 24/7. We're going to be working throughout the night. The one thing that I would add that obstructs our efforts and that we're taking a very strong line on is cars that park on the street. We've had that problem in Brampton. I can tell you this year we've already towed over 300 cars and laid $1 million in fines. The first fine is $250. The second fine is $500. The third fine is $750. And for cars that don't allow us to get onto their street, frankly, it's disrespectful to all your neighbors. And so if it starts to snow, move your car, let us do our work and remove that snow.
And what are some of do they have the same priorities as the city of Toronto? It's the main arteries first and then residential streets later?
Yeah, we do the main arteries first and then the smaller streets. Obviously, emergency service routes are particularly important as well. But it's going to be a big effort, and we're ready for it. I guess it's part of the beauty of living in Canada is we have some pretty fierce winters.
Yeah, no doubt. And so, what about sidewalks? What is the protocol with that? What equipment is going to be available to make sure people who do choose to walk, even though people are being told, stay inside because it's so cold as well, what work is going to be done on sidewalks?
Well, we'll be salting. We've got 1,041 kilometers of sidewalk we maintain. Sidewalks in front of your own home you're required to maintain, but there is over 1,000 kilometers of sidewalk that the city maintains, and so it's part of the cleanup, and we're ready for it. I'd add, our rec centers are open, and so those are warming centers for those that are facing homelessness. We want to make sure that no one is a victim to this cold spell.
Yeah, no doubt. I was just going to mention that for those who are, without a home. Obviously, we remember it felt like a year ago, maybe more, where someone actually died outside a shelter in Peel region. What measures are in place? Are there surge capacity places that are going to be open up if there is a sudden surge of people needing to go somewhere warm?
Yeah, it was about 2 years ago that we had 2 fatalities outside of our Peel Region Shelter Center. Good news, we have greatly expanded it. So we have shelter capacity right now. And so there's no reason that anyone should be outside in temperatures as severe as they are today.
All right. Mayor of Brampton, Patrick Brown, thanks so much. We do appreciate it. And do the best you can to stay warm.